Welcome back, guys. This week we'll be taking you through Senaru.
Okay, so we've just arrived in Senaru. This is our location for the next 3 nights, our bedroom. It's just got a fan, but that's not bad because we're in the mountains here, so it's actually pretty cold. It's only like 20 degrees here compared to the 30 that we've been getting every day on the Gili Islands and in Kuta. But this is the bathroom, which is probably one of the cleanest bathrooms we've actually stayed in so far. But we're just here for, as I said, 3 nights, which I do believe is going to be plenty. The only thing that I know I want to do here is 2 waterfalls. The main purpose for anyone coming here is to do the Mount Rinjani trek, which we were going to do. That was on our original plan, but I did hurt my back and it's just non-stop been playing up. So we decided that it's not a smart thing for me to hike a volcano that is basically just rubble. Like, if I can find any clips I found, I will insert them because, yeah, that with a torn ligament in my back probably is not a good idea, especially when we've got 9 months left of our trip total. So we're going to save that and back up for maybe hopefully another time next year when I'm a little bit more healed. But we still wanted to come here anyway rather than do a day trip to just be somewhere really quiet where there's not that many tourists. And just really see what it's like. I actually don't know what there is to do here other than these waterfalls. So I'm keen to go for a walk around and maybe just ask people and suss it out. So yeah, let's see what we get up to for the week.
It was not.
We decided to get a guide as we were the first tourists there for the morning and managed to negotiate one for 200k. The main reason was because they said they would fight aggressive monkeys for us, although we did not see any in the morning. But it was nice having a local tell us the stories behind the falls and about the local flora and supporting him. He was very helpful and fantastic at making sure I didn't trip over. Doing these falls is very doable by yourself, but allow at least 2 hours including swimming and photos with enough time to relax and really take in the scenery.
Sendang Gile is the local Sasak name for this waterfall, which in English translates to crazy spring due to its powerful flow. But locals like to link it to the prince hiding from a crazy tiger which roamed over 1,000 years ago. So, just been told what the purpose is for these aqueduct system to the rice fields, and some of the locals even drink this water. Man, this is just incredible. Check out that view. Goes all the way down from Mount Ranjani. Tell you what, it is humid today. This second waterfall is Tui Kelep, which translates to flowing pool, referring to how the water cascades down into the pool below.
So this morning we found ourselves at a lookout that I just kind of found on Google Maps that we just showed you. But now we're going to tire ourselves out a little bit because today we have to get up at 1 a.m. to do a sunrise hike of Pagasigan Hill. I will correct myself. I have to actually look at it of what it says to know how to say it right, but we're gonna do that tomorrow for sunrise. So we're getting picked up at 1 a.m. and then we should get to the bottom of the hike at 3 a.m. and then it's 2 hours up, I believe, 2 to 3, to then watch the sunrise. We're gonna tire ourselves out. I'd rather walk somewhere that we haven't been yet and just go through the town and see what we can find. We've been finding lots of fruited trees on our walks through this village. Like we found banana trees, and then look at this is a pineapple tree.
I don't know, is it a pineapple?
That I've never seen anything that looks more like a pineapple. Yeah, that looks like a pineapple. Brandon, where are you going? We're going the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is 4:40 in the morning. We've just walked up to just below the Pagassian Hill summit. We're here doing a sunrise hike. So we got about 3 hours sleep this morning and got picked up at 1:30 a.m. and pretty much just got fed the biggest breakfast I've ever had in my life at 2 in the morning. That was probably the hardest thing we've had to do today, was demolish that. But we managed to do this hike way quicker than I think our guides expected. They told us that it would take 2 hours to get to the top, and it took us 45 minutes. So now we're waiting 2 hours until the sun rises. But yeah, this is what we chose to do instead of doing Mount Rinjani. So it was nice to feel accomplished and like we got a little hike in. The terrain was so much easier. Like, it was literally just rock scrambling the whole entire time. And the view here looks magic, and it's dark. You want to come see it? Like, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's light, because it already looks so good just looking over all the lights and everything. And we can even see Mount Rinjani and all the people's head torches doing the summit this morning, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so we've just been chilling here for about half an hour already. We've got another hour and a half to go. Brandon's taken some pretty cool star shots. But yeah, we're just going to keep sitting up here. It's really, really cold. Like, I'm freezing in just my spray raincoat. But that's okay. Once we get up walking, our guide said it's only 15 more minutes to the top. We're just hanging out where we are now because it's not as windy, and apparently up there it's the windiest. But yeah, when we get up there, we're going to watch the sunrise, have a coffee, and yeah, honestly, I'm so excited. As I said, it looks so beautiful and it's so dark. Like, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all lit and the sun's risen.
Like, you got everything you need. That would also be nice, wouldn't it? It's nice.
Holy moly. Check this view out, guys. I mean, not us. So that is the mountain we climbed this morning.
And it's only 9 a.m. right now.
And I think it was almost 1900 meters above sea level. Pretty cool.
Taste test.
The last dandelion. Oh.
They're very warm.
Yeah, they are.
They're a bit sour.
I like them. They're sour.
So basically, we finished that hike that we did at about, I think, 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. by the time we got down. And then we went to the lookout that you would have just seen in Bukit Selong, which was honestly one of the best lookouts I've ever been to in my life. Just seeing like the mountain that we literally just hiked was so cool. And we could see Mount Rinjani and like all of the rice fields and everything, which it looked like a drawing because they were all just in perfect squares in different colors. It was honestly sick. Did you get no, it wasn't that good?
I'll take that, thank you.
Brandon's still finding so much more better ones than me. Like, see, that's not perfect. Show me that one. That one's pretty good. That one's actually really nice.
Really good.
Yeah, some of them are honestly really yummy. So basically we booked a bit of a tour day package. It was 1.2 million per person, but it included the sunrise hike, going to that lookout, the traditional village, this strawberry farm. We're going to go to another lookout, and they're also driving us to our next location that we're staying in after that tonight, which will be Te Batu. Oh, that one's pretty good. Look at that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's nice. Wow, you've got a few.
Oh, that's right.
This is so much fun. This is
That's
so
the cheeky
easy
mama.
to do. That's nice. But yeah, basically these are all free to eat while you're here, and then if you want to collect any to take home in this basket, then you pay for them. But we don't have any.
That's gonna be sour.
Yeah, they'll be sour. But we're probably just going to eat them here, to be honest, because we don't have a fridge to put these in after.
No, they won't last forever.
And everything we're picking, we're eating. I don't have enough. But one of the guys, like one of our drivers, he literally has a whole basket. They look so good though. They actually taste really yummy. My first couple were quite warm and shit, but they got better. I'm not finding any good ones though. Brandon, you keep finding good ones. All my ones are like got black spots on them and stuff. And our guide, he's got handfuls. Like,
Look how many he has.
No, you won't be able to see.
Yeah, true. But
Oh, he's got heaps.
I don't have as many. Like my basket, empty.
Once again, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.